So there are tanks rolling in Moscow, and that hasn't happened in quite some time. And um, yeah, Putin kind of bombed the Wagner group, and the Wagner group is really pissed off, and now they're headed toward Moscow. And yeah, it looks like Russia may be collapsing. So yeah.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer. What you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Yeah, man. June 23rd, 2023. Episode 88 of TruthSlinger coming at you. Day number 80. You know the drill. So, yeah, man. I got a couple of people that are actually starting to watch, like, pretty seriously now. Like, I got a couple, 3 people weighing in, like, right away. Watching my stuff pretty reliably. One of them is always Anders. We love you, Anders. And hey, buddy, you got the gun waiting for you right there. There's your AR, man. I got you a little gun right here. I kind of figured that might be your size, man. You know, it's 1/3 scale. That was fun and silly. So, never-ending entertainment you get here at the TruthSlinger Project. Yeah. So, yeah, what's going on? Holy crap, we had a show planned, and then Russia melted. Shit, right? Russia fell apart. And being in the news business, man, I have to say, you know, she says, my God, it's pretty exciting. And I'm like, she says, looks at me and says, is that okay? I'm like, well, yeah, man, it's news. Something's going on today. And so we're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to keep, bring it to you and tell you a little bit about it. Yeah, Russia's falling apart. There is a group called the Wagner Group, and led by a guy named Prigozhin. And apparently he was pretty chummy with Vladimir Putin there. He's an ally. Mercenary group, about 50,000 people. Pretty tough sons of bitches, right? Well, apparently somebody opened fire on them and shot them and killed like 2,000. Yeah, a couple grand of these bastards. Really pissed off this Prigozhin guy. And pretty much said, we're coming for payback. We're marching toward Moscow. And this ain't got nothing to do with the Ukrainian war. They're coming to kick some ass. So they're panicking in Russia, and they've now put this guy on a list of potential terrorist people. But pretty much, I mean, he has, what would they call it? Somebody in the news said mutiny, but that's usually a term associated with a boat. And there's no boats involved here. So, but yeah, mutiny, basically. And so it's, some people are also calling it a coup, but I agree with Steve Oatley, is you can't rightfully call it a coup because it is not officially Russian military. It is an organization that is aligned closely with the Russian military and the Russians. But yeah, they're not officially with the Russians, right? So, yeah, so that's going on. So let's take a look and go through this. All right, let's look at this. This is exciting. If you, yeah, right. That's a. If you can't tell, yeah, that's not a woman. And the clue there, right, would be the. Wait a minute. Let's click on this so that you can see. Just I'm going to help you. If you haven't had an anatomy class, right, I'm going to help you out there. That's a testicle popping out there, yeah. So that would indicate that we're looking at a man. Now, if we go down a little further, yes, we're so proud of this testicle in front of, this little girl. Did this guy get arrested? No, I don't think that got arrested, right? Should have got arrested, didn't get arrested. So moving right along. Okay, let's talk about these dirtbags. So today we watched the press briefing, and don't bother unless you just really want to see people not answer any questions, like John Kirby and and Karine Jean-Pierre. Right? Won't answer any questions. I'm sorry, we're just not gonna address that from. I'm sorry, we're just not gonna address that from here. That's pretty much it. So there you go. And so what's going on? Well, yeah. There's some more stuff going on here. Wait a minute. Let me see if I'm gonna do something cool. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna come up here, and I'm gonna do magic things. Let's look at this. This guy right here, who we were talking about, Hunter Biden. Yeah, this was at the state dinner. This was a picture of this dirtbag here with his brand new teeth that he got glued on at taxpayer expense, or maybe they're Chinese models, maybe. Right? Yeah, this guy gets off, and other people get thrown in jail for the same thing. And this guy schmoozes, at the state dinner with foreign people who we already know that he's been shaken down, right? Because we saw earlier, yesterday actually, in yesterday's show, the WhatsApp message to a Chinese national associated with the Chinese Communist Party, Xi, I think the guy's name was. Yeah, shaking him down, saying my dad's sitting right next to me. So these people are clearly just corrupt, completely corrupt, right? And even MSNBC, right, is starting to get with the program on these chuckleheads, right? Even they are, right? They're starting to talk about this stuff and say, hey, yeah, maybe there was kind of some inappropriate things going on there, right? goodness. There we go. Yep. So yeah, it's no good, man. They're rotten. They're rotten to the core, and it's I don't know, man. I don't. I've been tweeting about it. I've been talking about this stuff, and the stuff keeps coming out, and the more it comes out, and the more we know, the more they just seem to laugh in our face because they're in power, and there's not a damn thing we can do about it. And so it's very difficult not to get blackpilled. With oh God, he's got that same smile as father, that same smarmy ass, denture-filled mouth full of, like father, like son, right? So, yeah. Anyway, what's really significant, I think, okay, out of all of this is let's look at the footage of Russian coming apart, right? This is really what's important. This is what's going on right here. Now this is oh, you can't see that shit, I'm sorry. These are young people in Russia partying in the streets. I don't know what they're saying. I have no idea what the hell they're singing about, but they're freaking happy. And this is after the announcement, basically from the Wagners that said, we're coming to kick the Russian military's ass. And the kids are partying down like a sumbitch. Now, I don't know anything about Russian politics, right? So let me see, what do we got here? What do we have here?
The head of Russia's Wagner Group mercenary organization is, for the first time, publicly rejecting Moscow's official justification for the war in Ukraine, saying the reason for the invasion was based on lies, running directly counter to President Putin's own statements, and marking a new milestone in the months-long feud between the Wagner founder, Yevgeny Prigozhin, and Russia's top military brass.
Okay, so, yeah, he was and he's been critical of Putin for some time now. And apparently Putin opened fire on him, and now he's pissed, and now he's headed toward Moscow, and now there's Russian troops moving around in Russia, which is really what I wanted to talk about. Now, Putin is a sick man, right? They're getting ready. They're doing stuff in downtown. They're moving tanks around. They're clearly positioning assets. They're trying to, well, there could be one of two things. Either they're trying to protect the presidential, there's a presidential building or some such thing. I can't remember what it's called. Presidential administration. And they might be shoring it up and they might be defending, or there might be a coup. There might be certain military, there might be a fracture in the Russian military. Not quite sure yet because there's we're all over it. We're trying to keep up on it, but information is new and it's coming out pretty much cutting edge. So, okay, this is a fire on a military base in the Moscow region. Probably not a coincidence, right? Probably something going on, some sort of attack. And now, I also don't know what kind of capabilities the Wagner Group has. I don't know whether they have long-range artillery. I don't know whether they have missiles. I have no idea. Do we have any idea whether they have what kind of weaponry they have, or the Wagner Group? We don't know. Yeah, well, so we don't know. And I honestly, I don't know how far they are away from Moscow either. All I know is they're heading that direction, and Moscow's scrambling. I mean, check this stuff out, man. Yeah, so there's heavy troop movements going on all over. There it is right there. The presidential administration of Russia has reportedly blocked access to the... And these are Russian Ministry of Defense columns. Now, again, are they sealing people in? Are they protecting the building? God only knows, man. I mean, we don't know. And it's very disturbing. It's concerning. And I'll tell you why. Putin, I alluded to the fact that Putin is a sick man, right? He's got, I guess, a degenerative disease. And I don't know. Do you know what it is? Is it cancer or?
They think he has thyroid cancer, and then he's also got a tremor.
Yeah, okay. Thyroid cancer and a tremor. And so probably the treatments are making things worse. And so he's had a complex of wanting to go down as a great Russian ruler. And he's had a desire to make Russia once again as great as it was the former Soviet Union. It's always bothered him that it fell. Now, so a sick guy, and you put together that somebody's advancing on Moscow, and the guy is in possession of tactical nukes and has expressed the willingness to use them before. I'm a little worried because, and I haven't done a super deep dive into it. I'm sorry about that. But I did hear someone talk about the fact that anytime, even though it's a tactical nuke and it's like a tactical nuke is a small nuke that they can deploy on the battlefield. And I don't know how many megaton device it is. I'm sorry, I don't. But it's something that's not on the order of like an ICBM, like wipe out half of Russia kind of thing. It's just small, like battlefield tactical nukes. The problem is that every simulation, every model has always ended up in the escalation to ultimately the use of non-tactical nuclear weapons, like the ICBM kind, because some idiot gets scared and freaks out in one of these smaller nuclear-capable countries, right? And then all the hell breaks loose, and we're all incinerated. So yeah, I'm a little concerned, right? Little bit concerned. Right now, I would pray. Yeah, I'd pray real hard. I hate trying to scare people, and that's not my intention. But all the models, and like I said, everything says that we are going in toward deterioration. And all you have to do is open your eyes and look around you, and look at what's going on right now. I mean, there's stuff definitely going on. It's coming out of Moscow. So, right. Yeah. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yeah. Yes, it is treasonous. Right. Okay. We're done with this. So just be prepared, guys. Hopefully this comes to an end. When we talked about this, the Moscow thing started to break tonight, I said, I'm like, with all the money we sent over there, I just don't feel like we got our money's worth. Is that a... I'm sorry. But, no, it's good that it comes to an end. I wish we could get a refund. But I don't think we're going to be able to. So, yeah, I think the whole damn thing was a waste. I think it was one of the biggest vacuuming, redistribution of wealth, right? Vacuuming out of our economy. And cycled back to the corrupt kleptocrats, the oligarchy in Washington. The ones that support, all the neocons, the left, the right, Democrats, Republicans, rhinos, whatever. Okay, all the son bitches that are just chomping at the bit, happy with these endless wars. Right. Yeah, they're the ones that this money all funnels back to. That's where all the kickbacks come in, right? What do you think this is all about? You think this is all about freedom and sovereign borders and democracy? You mean fucking kidding me, right? Ukraine, probably one of the most corrupt governments on the planet. It's a podunk little, it's full of like former Russians. So anyway, yeah, man, don't buy the lie. Keep tuning in here and keep listening. I'm sorry I was a little bit more scattered today, but I promise you, keep coming back. I'll do better tomorrow. Right? So that's me, TruthSlinger. I'm the hell out of here.